Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh, say
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your
Say
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh, say
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you
Linda,
thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your
Say
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Hey, membership, and to the rest of you after I open this up probably tomorrow for you to hear. Welcome back to the channel. And I told you if it was a good show, I was going to come on. And I wanted to do something special for the membership. After all, you do actually invest in your membership. And so I want to invest back into you. I hope everybody's had a great day. I'm not going to make this long. We're just going to get to it. Let's see if I can do the gates in under 10. Let's go. Now, after all this glass clinking and testifying and everything was going on over here down to the country club because everybody's tested negative for the BRCA gene, let us note that we still don't know if Naomi is lying, but we do know what is true, that this is true, and that is Haley is working overtime to get Bill's attention, to focus on me. And that don't seem to be going too easy for her because baby Bill's focus is across the room over there on Danny. I know you don't like it, girl, but it's true. This is what happened when you steal. When you steal, it ain't yours. Not for real, for real. Anyway, Haley was working hard to get his attention to focus back on her, and not even her tea filled with her poisonous love, extra juicy juice that she was putting down in his tea could even get him to get away from that country club where Danny was. Girl, he ain't going away. He ain't going away, okay? She just could not lure him away from Danny. Now, as Bill puts it, he's worried about his girls. He is in charge of the girls, after all. Therefore, honey, how can you expect for him to just get up and walk away? He can't. He got to see about the girls, which is really just Danny girl, but he had to put an S on it. He can't tell you he's worried about his girl. You got to say he's worried about the girls because then, you would know, even though you do know. You do know. But anyway, he's still buzzing around Danny like she's a bee and Danny is the honey. And like he's a bee and Danny's the honey. And he knows her so well that he knows that she's still worried about some things. But not to worry, he'll be there for her. And Haley slithers over there and says, no, Bill, we'll both be there for you. After all, we all need to pull together. And I'm like, girl, you better hold on to your man arm, girl. Maybe that'll anchor him in place. We don't know, but we'll have to see. Now, Andre is all caught up with who does and does not have the BRCA gene at this time, because at first he didn't know, now he does. And he runs into Dr. Nicole at this no-name place, and they catch up on the way out, on her way out, and even implies that she's dating again to him. And I'm like, okay, you better go on and let him know a few things. I mean, after all, this is a nephew, used to be, was. Okay, let's just say her almost son, since they raised him. Now, just like that, dear doctor, we are talking, the dear doctor that we was talking about pops back up. We was just talking about him yesterday in the special. Where is he? Where you been? What's going on? Hey, Blatant Truth. It was a good episode, wasn't it? Yeah, where you been? Where you going? What's going on? Where you at? We was just talking about this good doctor. And good doctor done popped up again and was like, here I am. And I'm like, now I'm gonna tell you something. The way you played this role today, the way you play that role today, Dr. Rollins, you did your thing, okay? Because you had us all sitting on the edge of our seat like, you heard that call? But I'll get to that. Okay, I'll get to that. Anyway, he came in with a bang and not a whimper, honey. He did. Now, Shanice and him share a quick chat. He helps her to clean up some ice cream that seems to be triggering her to be thinking back about Ted and what they had did. And the girl, you started it, and bring that ice cream in there, so don't act like that, okay? Anyway, he helps her. Haley, you could not Haley. Shanice, girl, you could have just taken this ice cream and thrown it away. You are not in charge of the budget down there to the hospital. If 4 little ice creams get thrown away, ain't nobody about to fall out. Next time, just put that mess in the garbage and move on. Trying to make such a big deal, girl. My God, like you couldn't even touch the ice cream. You was triggered, girl. You was. Now, Leslie runs into Vanessa at the no-name spot and finds out by chance that the name of her clinic will not bear her name. So she gets right on over to Joey's spot to let him know that she don't like that. And in her haste, she refers to Vanessa as Joey's little gun Molly Birdie, which is AKA a male-female pair who does crimes together like Bonnie and Clyde. I was like, girl, you bold. Joey told her, he said, I don't like nobody calling Nessa by no nicknames because that's disrespectful. And I don't blame him for that, even though what she said was true. Let me look at it again. She said, she's your little gun mall birdie, AKA Bonnie and Clyde. But he ain't like that. He was like, don't put some respect on her name. Put some respect on Nessa's name. Now, Joey told her, hold on one second, I'm about to say the same thing again about the nicknames, okay, because he ain't like that. Now, Leslie concedes and calls her Mrs. McBride, which is still a dig. Because one thing we got to say about Leslie is bold. Leslie don't care about nobody. Leslie ain't scared of nothing. And y'all better go and admit, y'all know Leslie working her way back into y'all hard. You know she is. Because she ain't scared. So Leslie says, okay, I'll call her Miss McBride, and then tells him that her deceased husband's name, though, is not going up on her clinic. Leslie do be cracking me up, lady. She does. Because she's done toned down the foolery a little bit. So now it's not so buffoonish. Now she just like, that girl something else. Okay, because we all know somebody like her. You do. You do. In my life, there would have been, well, I don't want to say it, but I know somebody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, Shanice and Dr. Rollins are catching up. They discuss Nicole and whether she's seen him. And they like, you seen Nicole? She was like, now you gonna ask her if she's seen Nicole? She work over here. She be at this desk all the time. You know she done seen Nicole. Just ask her what she been up to, because that's really what you want to know. Okay. Now, Vanessa and Nicole talk about the kids, or Vanessa's kids, and how worried she is about them. Girl, you so worried. Have you been up to the school, Nessa? You busy doing crimes with Joy, but have you been up to the school? But she says she's worried about Deanna. And although she's going to therapy and they're communicating by text and calls, sidebar, this must be some rich people stuff. Because down to the black household, your mama would have done summoned you down around there by now. Now, that's true. You know it is. But anyway, Nicole says that she will come home to visit when she's ready and not to worry about it, because after all, she needs her space. Yeah, this is rich people stuff, because what space? I ain't never growed up and had no space. Did you get some space? Yeah, I'm tired of hearing about it too, but they need to go and bring her up. Let us see who Diana is, who gonna play the role. Okay? Because really, quiet as it's kept, it could be the girl that y'all have playing Danny when she young, because she don't look nothing like her. Hey, Erica J, because she don't look nothing like the Danny that y'all got playing Danny as a young girl. So you may as well let that girl be Deanna. See how y'all wasted up that role? Now, Chelsea is feeling just a little bored because she was talking to Jacob. And so was Nicole, was feeling bored too, because Jacob is boring. I'm sorry, but he is. And so she was like, yeah, all right. And she rocking. She was like, oh yeah, I hear you was saying some words, lots of words. I heard what you just said. Because his story was not helping her boredom. So she wants to find something more popping to do. Girl, go ahead on. You're going to find something popping and pop right back into the same mess you was in before. Don't y'all see it coming? Chelsea about to do the food. She is. Now, Haley and Danny always has some drama going. Well, when you throw Bill in it too. And so Andre joining them assures that the foolery will be real. So he's all kissy face and compliments with Danny, and Bill has to excuse himself because he was bothered by that. He ain't like that. He ain't even like that. He didn't. Mm-mm. But what was funny was how he walked off. He was like, I got to go ahead and go do something. He walked off and left Haley. And Haley went running after him like a kid trying to catch up with their mama or daddy in the crowd so they don't get left and lost. Girl, you looked a fool running behind him. But that was funny. That was good. I like the way she did that. It was cute. Excuse me. It was cute. Now, if we going to go by what Naomi said today, she is clear of the BRCA. I don't know now today I believe that. That scene was funny, wasn't it, Blake? I don't know if I believed it yesterday, but today I believe that Naomi ain't got the BRCA because she was acting very happy and like, so we might have been reading too much into it, even though, girl, you know what, you right over there with the other people I got my eye on. I got my eye on Tracy. I had my eye on Carlton, but I don't know. I think Carlton is a good guy because they done said that he is. So I ain't really got my eye on Carlton. But today, Dr. Rollins, I don't know something about you a little murky, sir. We'll have to see. But anyway, I think she cleared the BRCA. She says she is. And she said that now that she is, that she can see her path forward now that that's all over with, but that she's still worried about her mother. Naomi is a good daughter. She is. You just don't tell your mama about what you should have told her about where Haley was concerned. You be keeping the wrong secrets from me. Plus, you friends with another girl that wants your mama husband. And that's 2 times you done messed up in the husband category, girl. But I digress. Now, Dr. Rollins needs info on Carlton because they getting ready to do some consultations together. Okay. So then he said he got all the info. He got all the info he need on the code. So that ain't what he was talking about because Shanice first thought he was saying he needed information on her. He was like, no, I got all the information I need on her. Okay, then, Dr. Rollins. See, Rollins got a little bunk to him. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Rollins is a little bit, he quick with it. He is. So, he told her, he said, we had a good time at Winterfest. You a T speller too, Dr. Kyle Rollins. His name is spelled different too, Khil. Kyle Rollins. But anyway, Dr. Rollins over here spilling tea, talking about they had a good time and told her how he rubbed all on her neck. I was like, now why was it even necessary for you to say that you had rubbed on the girl's neck after y'all had went to the Winterfest? You talking too much. Anyway, hold on 1 second. So as they're talking, Carlton walked up there. Hold on, let me make sure I'm on the right. Yeah, Carlton walked up while they was talking, and I thought he was about to overhear something he shouldn't have heard, but he didn't. So they left to go do their consultating, and I thought to myself, but y'all don't know that y'all got the same doctor. That is Dr. Nicole Child. The grits is about to hit the fan. Y'all share the same doctor. Just wait, child. Now, as if Nicole don't have enough going on, Vanessa is trying to turn Nicole into one of her air quotes. Do it with me, air quotes. Dating service clients. In the dating service. Girl, that ain't no dating service. That's a whole harem thing you got going on down there. Ain't nobody crazy. But anyway. Since Nicole don't know what she want, which doctor she want, Dr. Carlton Fitzgerald or Dr. Kyle Rollins. She's like, girl, well, you could just go on and find out about what I got going on. I can get you a discount. She was like, how you gonna give me a discount? She was like, what you say? I was like, you heard her, speak up. Well, now her man Joey is laying down the law to Satan's cousin Leslie, which that's what Leslie called herself. I didn't call Leslie that. Leslie referred to herself as Satan's cousins, for which girl we is not going to lie. What's your name? Beelzebub? Beelzebub, girl, because I'm just saying. You think Nessa going to go to jail? Ooh, Bladen, you might be right, child. Anyway, Leslie done called herself Satan's cousin. And remember, she said that I didn't. I wouldn't be calling Leslie out of nigga. Some tell me Leslie is just as dangerous as Joey, in my opinion. But she wants to know how it is you think the Doug name going up on my building. Please tell me how you think that's going to happen. Because I'm not going to sign off on that. I'm not signing on squat from the law offices of Bill Hamilton, Esquire. And then Joy said, I'm tired of talking to you now. Let me go and give you this file. What do they call it? A USB file or something he gave her? So he gave her this file on a hard drive. Or what you call it? I forget. You know, on one of them little things. So he gave her the thing to stick it to the side of the computer. And she was like, what's this? He was like, just take a look at it because I'm about to shut down all this, what you is and what you ain't going to do. And I was like, child, I can't wait for you to play that. Is it going to be on a motorcycle? It's going to be her at the hospital. Girl, what is going to be? What did it got you? Wait a minute. Hold on. I know we better not find out. That the reason why Marcel been doing what he been doing is to get you on tape doing something, girl, salacious, girl. But you know, knowing her, she ain't gonna care if it come out. She'll probably go ahead on and monetize that thing. USB, thank you. She probably go on and monetize that thing like Kim Kardashian mama did. So she probably ain't gonna care about that. But something tell me that he got you on that motorcycle, or renting the motorcycle, or returning the motorcycle, or buying the jacket or something. But Joy got some on that thing, but she said she don't care. She don't care. Now, as if Nicole, hold on one second. I want to make sure I didn't go to the wrong place because I looked away. I did. Give me a second. All right. So she said she's not worried about that. She said, because let me tell you something about me. What you think is a setback is an opportunity for me to stand back and reevaluate what I need to do, get the lay of the land, and figure out what to do from there. And I was like, so which one of y'all is using Martell? Is it hers and him? Is it both? Did Martell have to choose which way he rolling? Girl, was what you did good enough to sway Marcel? I don't know. I just don't know. She went to leave. He was like, don't leave without this file, because I need you to look at that later. She ain't thinking about that. I mean, she will be, but all she gonna do is figure out how to get out of it, Joey. You don't know who you up against, okay? Now, Nessa swears she don't know nothing about birthing no babies. And she ain't selling nothing but dates, wink, wink, for lonely women. She ain't selling nothing else attached to the dates. It's up to them if they want to share and what kind of qualifications their dates needs to have in order to go on the date. Use a liar, Vanessa. Now, Haley's still acting like she gives a care about that, about these girls and how they tested. She don't care about not one out of the three of them. She really don't. Although it seems like she really want Naomi friendship. Girl, she is not your friend. I feel like it would be too convenient for it to be an accident. I don't like that. Wait a minute. I feel like that would be too convenient for it to be an accident. I don't like that. What was it? I'm missing out on something. For what to be an accident? Come back and let me know. Blade True, what you talking about? All right. So anyway, Haley's still pretending like she care about what happened with these test results because she don't. The girls are fine, but Bill is still feeling a bit down. But he do reach over and kiss her. You know, a man do like a distraction, and maybe he thinks because he done seen Danny and making kissing face, he gonna make Danny see him making kissing face. But look, she was at your wedding. She already seen you making kissing face with Haley all over the place. I don't nobody care. You the one that care right now. Your feelings are open and available. Okay, Danny don't care. Now, Chelsea done met up with Madison because she wants to celebrate life. And Naomi and Jacob decide to go home and cut off things over there at the country club so that they could celebrate too. Leaving the group down to the children and the grown people, which was Bill and Haley, Andre, and Danny. You got the two cheering and the two grown people all in there together. Just left up in there, okay? So when Andre and Haley had kind of stepped away and Bill went over there and bopped down next to Danny. So when they saw that, Andre and Haley came running over there to get next to their prospective mates. Oh my God, you be attention. Okay, I feel like that would be too convenient for it to be the accident. Okay, what Joey has on the UBS. Yeah, we have to know what's on the thing. I need her to get to a computer and get to looking at it. Okay. All right. So they each went over to claim they mate. Andre sat by Danny and Haley sat by Bill. Okay. And then Bill with his big old self, who shall not be moved, she was like, maybe we can just get on up and go. And Bill was like, not going nowhere yet. Hold up, Buttercup, I ain't going nowhere yet. So then she spills a drink on him by mistake, on purpose by mistake. And then she's like, oh my God, let me get up and go get something to clean it up with. So when she went over there to the bar to ask them for a towel to clean it up with, Leslie was over there. And Leslie was looking at her and told her, she says, look like you're having trouble keeping Bill's attention on you. Leslie be knowing, girl, because game, that recognized game, criminals, no criminals, girl. And she know you ain't no good, girl. She might even know your name is Valerie. We don't know. She might. Now, looks like Chelsea has found a new lease on life and a new attitude to go with it. And this is not Dr. Montgomery's zhuzh. Dr. Montgomery is fresh off of some kind of consultation or something. She was not consultation, like I guess she gave a speech about the brain of the court, and she's all on a big brain high. And this girl in here talking about partying. Hold on one second. Baby Haley and Andre almost broke their necks trying to make that presence. Didn't they, Blatant? They did, and so it says, hold on, let me see what part I was at. Okay, so she tells her, I want to go party. She was like, we're going to start at Uptown. She was like, start? Because this woman a whole doctor. She ain't got time to be out here flitting from one place to the next all night long. It ain't the weekend. It ain't her day off. She got to get up and have people's lives in her hand in the morning. She ain't got time to be out here playing with you with this foolishness. And shouldn't you be at home making a new purse out of leather or something that we want? I told you to do one with some crystals on one side and something else on the other side. Didn't I tell you that? That we need an after 5 Chelsea cat bag. My Lord, hey, do something useful. But anyway, they get over there to the place, and then she ends up talking about how she want to party and gonna take an unknown substance from this man. And the doctor was like, I know you lying. Girl, I know you did not just take an unknown substance from this. This girl don't even like naturopathic stuff. Now I know you know she ain't about to like no substances of the unknown nature there. But anyway, and then Chelsea gonna treat her like she was like a party pooper. I was like, girl. So you didn't know this part of Chelsea, did you? See, we did. We already know how Chelsea got down. I guess you had met Chelsea after she had calmed down some. See, and then after she had got it napped, then after that ID napped, then it was she probably really straightened up, but she was scared. But see, now she ain't scared no more. See, this is just like what I said happened to my friend when he said that he had married this lady, and she was real nice because she had been through some hardship. She had been through a cancer scare. Excuse me. But once she found out she didn't have it, once she was in the clear, she said she didn't want to be nice no more. Chelsea, that's how you act. And you was like, well, my life was on the jeopardize. I had to be like that. I don't want to be like that no more. Now I just want to be Wild Haley again. So I guess you don't want nothing stable in your life. You want to go back out there and do what you did to get you caught up in the first. And you know what? Just for this, if you going to do this, if this what you going to do, I hope that little girl break up out that jail and that she have this man come to you to bring you what he gave you. Because how he just running to you down there to the Uptown there. You don't know when to be suspicious. Anyway, Nessa ain't worried about no jail, she said. Because she got Joey and a judge on speed dial. That's her client. And Nicole was like, girl, who is it? She said, I can't tell you that, girl. And I'm like, please don't be telling her no stuff like that. We don't need Nicole getting in no trouble. But Nicole, girl, I had to look at you sideways later on. I tell you. Now, Haley been using a dictionary because she told Leslie that she don't want to hear her vapid observations. I'm like, who told her about the word vapid? Who told Haley how to use a big word? Who? Okay, but little girl Leslie know you up to no good and is trying to help you. And somebody tell me who, when she's trying to help, and I'm trying to tell you that I think that she's going to end up teaming up with her. I think that they're going to end up teaming up together. Because Leslie let you know she been reading a dictionary too. Okay, and she says you can cut playing the role of an innocent ingenue. Because she ain't got time for games. Because whatever games you playing with Bill is running out, girl. And I was like, ooh. Leslie said, too shady, you girl. I got a dictionary too. I was like, you better spell them. Now, Jacob and Naomi done got to the memo that y'all been talking about how they ain't got one room in their house. And finally today, we saw their living room. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, they got a living room. But then, look here, but in BTG fashion, they was baking cakes on the couch again. And I was like, okay, well, all right. But at least they got a living room now. So we don't have to leave them alone. Now I want to see who else got a set. Who else got a new set? Okay. Now Chelsea runs into Malik, who is a very handsome young man. He was very handsome. And Dr. Montgomery thought that he was a model that she knew. He was like, oh, ain't no model girl. What I do is I'm a beautiful dealer, a pusher, or I'm in hospitality, as he called it. Chelsea said that he's in party favor supply. He's in the party favor supply business. And then he gonna hand her off some raggedy little Ziploc bag of stuff he had, some pills he had. Okay, Bladen, didn't they have some furniture? And it was fully furnished, artwork and everything. They tired of y'all, not me. Y'all was talking about it. I ain't never said nothing. That was y'all talking about the house. That was not me. That was the gatekeeper. It was not me. But anyway, okay, so they got that. But anyway, so the little boy, the young man, he was a nice looking young man. He really was. So again, the doctor looking at her like, I know you're not about to take them pills from that man. And she was like, why? He's a friend of mine. He would never give me anything to harm me. Girl, all your airhead came out today, Chelsea. Madison was looking at you like, who are you? I'm like, girl, that's who she was. You just didn't know this about the reason why you need to stop rushing, getting with people. Because we could have told you, had you listened to the gatekeepers, we could have whispered in your ear and told you, girl, all you had to do is turn to the screen and say, what do I need to know about her? We would have started singing like Jaybirds. We would have told you. She be doing everything. And by everything, we mean everything and everybody. So anyway, she tried to make Dr. Montgomery feel like she was just being some big wet blanket at a party, a big party pooper, like she had poo-pooed her diaper or something. She was like, I'm getting ready to take this pill and I'm headed to the dance floor. Hey, Myrtle, I'm going to take this pill and I'm getting ready to head to the dance floor. And I was like, well, let her go then. Okay, hard head. What your mama always tell you, a hard head make what? A soft mind. And you about to find out. You about to mess around and find out. Because Dr. Madison was in shock. She took that pill, took her a swig of wine or whatever was in that glass and took off. I was like, okay then. Now somebody named Lolly, I ain't heard of a Lolly since down south with my mama and them. They knew a Lolly. I ain't never heard of another Lolly till now. But anyway, somebody named Lolly's husband, named Lance, done called Nessa making threats because he done found out his wife is getting one of her escorts. Sir, this is a very reputable business. Wink, 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 wink it ain't wink. And Vanessa was talking so comical. She was like, I don't know why you're upset. Then she was like, look, let me tell you something. It is a escort service. Maybe she just needed an escort. And that man was like, I will do this, the fifth and the third. And then Joy was like, oh no, but what you ain't gonna do is be jumping all down, talking about what you about to do to Nessa. Okay? But he was impressed how Vanessa jumped in and handled the door. Girl, you better go and be his little Bonnie to his Clyde. Just like Leslie said, girl. Just like Leslie said. Now, Carlton, Nicole, Dr. Rollins, and Shanice are all at the desk, right? And baby, Dr. Rollins done pulled no punches, letting it be known that he like him some Nicole, talking about he and Nicole go way back. And then Carlton was like, oh yeah, I thought I knew everybody. She know, I done known her for a long time. And he was like, well, I was her date for the Winterfest. And then Carlton was like, oh really? You were the stand-in for me then. I thank you very much for that. I was like, nah, Carlton. Carlton. I liked it. I did. It was very, very nervy of you. But we enjoyed it. We did. He let that man know he was standing on business. He was like, so if you was with at the Winterfest, you was standing in for me. And then the man gonna say, Dr. Rollins gonna turn to Nicole and say, well, it wasn't a hardship. Was it a hardship for you? And she said, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a hardship. I was like, now I bet you and Carlton and Shanice heard that. Because they was back there looking like, oop. I was like, oop. I was with y'all. I was like, oop. Oop. Nicole is a player. Player from the Himalaya. Now I tell you, whose player skills are failing, and that's Haley. But she want Bill to go with her to go on the St. Bart's. Girl, you've been trying to get to St. Bart's ever since Bill stared at that teacup. You ain't going. Ever since Bill stared up at that teacup, Bill ain't trying to take you to no St. Bart's. She's like, Bill, I was thinking maybe we could go on to St. Bart's and get away and have our little vacation and pick out our little vacation home. He was like, no, I can't go nowhere. I can't go nowhere because I got cases and I got some stuff I got to see. Oh, we got mergers at 2 companies. I can't do it. Girl, all he trying to tell, let me translate for you. Baby, I can't go nowhere right now because Danny needs me. And as long as Danny needs me, I can't be somewhere on another off this continent. And I'm not over there with Danny. I got to be with Danny when Danny needs me. That's what he was really trying to tell you, girl. Okay? She pouted about it, but it wasn't going to change nothing. I'm sorry. Bill ain't going nowhere while Danny need him. That's why you over there imagining that but Danny was telling you, she was like, Bill won't go because he really wants me. He will always choose me. Now, one of those men will turn out to be a psycho with Nicole trying to be a player. Let us hope not. Let everybody be what they are. Let them be doctors. Respectable. Maybe Carlton will just leave alone and date somebody. It's a lot going on down this hospital. It's a lot. Now you got Ashley dating the Grayson. Shanice is with Ted, who used to be with Nicole, who best friend is Carlton of Ted, that she dating, and then another doctor around the corner that she dating, and then Leslie in and out all the time. She could put her nurse Lulu wig back on at any time and be part of the crew too. It's a lot going on. For all we know, this man that her mama met on the cruise might work at the hospital. We don't know. Now, anyway, Haley was imagining that Danny was sitting across from her. She said, Bill will always choose me. Girl, now that's probably true. That's probably true. But now, Danny, my question is why you won't go on vacation with Alondre, who was at home asking you to go on vacation. And you was like, no, I got to be here with my mama in case she needs some chemo. Okay, girl. Okay. Whatsoever you say, child, we gonna roll with that. But my question is the real reason why you don't want to go Bill? We'll have to wait to see. Anyway, I want to take this time to thank you guys for being a part of the membership and for investing in the channel in that way, for showing your support for the channel in that way. I know it's not something everybody can do, but I do appreciate you guys doing that. So as long as it's one of these like great shows like it was today, I will come on this week and do something in the membership so that the membership does have something that is exclusive. And then later on, maybe sometime tomorrow, I will release this into the for the others to hear, but I will see to it that you guys get it first, and then they can get it tomorrow. All right, so let's read a couple of these comments. There's not many people in here because I know I'm late, and it's not like we have a whole plethora of people back here in the membership, but I appreciate everybody who does. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel in whatever way that you support it. All right, so Blatant Truth is in here. She says, hello, this was a good episode. It was it not? She says, Leslie is funny. Yeah, Leslie is improving, Blatant. I really think so. I think that Leslie is being less buffoonish and a little bit more like she's funny, but not in a buffoonery kind of way. So I hope it stays like that. I'm so sick of hearing about that girl. Ooh. Erica J checked in and said, hello, Queen and BTG family. Hey, Erica J. The whole scene was hilarious. Oh, that Andre and Haley. That was funny to me. Vanessa going to jail. You think so? Mm-mm. I feel that would be too convenient for it to be an accident. I don't like that. What Joey has on the USB drive over Leslie. I cannot wait to see what's on that USB drive. I need that like now. Baby, Danny and Andre almost broke their necks trying to make their presence known. I know. Like, I mean, Do y'all not know that we all know that y'all married to who y'all married to? We don't nobody need for y'all to. I wish I would. Maybe I left Bill down there to that place. Because whatever he gonna do it. And I ain't gotta be here to babysit you for you to do it. Finally, it was fully furnished. Yes, Naomi and Jacob have a home with 2 rooms. We don't need to have no more. I don't even need to see no kitchen. You can always imply that you coming out of the kitchen. Okay? That's all we need. Myrtle Tinsler had checked in and said, hey, Jenna, gatekeepers. Hey, Miss Myrtle. One of those men will turn out to be a psycho with Nicole trying to be a player. Erica J says, Haley's running after Bill was just sad. It was, but it was funny. Because, baby, she was booking it and getting it. That little dress was so tight. She was just almost walking like Mrs. Tuttle. Mrs. Tuttle on Carol Burnett. Mrs. Tuttle, I need you to come in here and do such and so and so. Mrs. Tuttle. She could hardly make a job. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I just want to run in here and do this quick review. Thank you guys for joining. Again, thank you for your support in the membership. I hope everybody's had themselves a really great day. And if not, remember there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? I don't know if we'll have a live, if I'll come on and do this tomorrow. It's got to be a really good episode. If not, then I will see you guys on Friday night. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.